If you need a dessert that will feed a crowd and only takes about 5 minutes to put together, then dump cakes are about to become your new best friend.
We've got 6 of them today, fruity, chocolatey, and 1 with peanut butter cups, and every single one starts with dumping things into a pan.
We're starting with the one that I make the most often. This is a chocolate cherry dump cake. It's got devil's food cake, cherry pie filling, and butter. That's it! Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a 13 by 9 inch baking dish. Open up 2 21-ounce cans of cherry pie filling and spread them out evenly into the bottom of the dish. Don't overthink it, just get it even. Now sprinkle your entire box of devil's food cake mix right over the top of the cherries, nice and even. This is where the magic happens. Take 3/4 cup of melted butter and pour it over the top of the dry mix, trying to cover the entire thing if you can. The butter is what makes the dry mix turn into a gorgeous, fudgy, crackly top.
The house is gonna smell incredible while this bakes, just warning you.
This is gonna go into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour. By the way, we have a link down below in the description that has all these recipes. Or you can go to our website, A Food Lover's Kitchen, where we have so many other great recipes for you to try. Serve it warm with vanilla ice cream or whipped cream on top. The cherries get really jammy underneath and the chocolate gets a crispy layer on top. It's delicious.
All right, mine is next, and it's a classic for a reason. It's a peach dump cake. This is perfect for summer. It's warm, it's super tasty, and has all the flavors you love. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a 13 by 9 inch baking dish. We're using 2 15-ounce cans of peaches in heavy syrup. Don't drain them, just pour them right in with their juices. Spread them out evenly in your dish, syrup and all, you want that liquid in there. Sprinkle a box of yellow cake mix evenly over the peaches, then press it down gently into the fruit. Just a little press so that it starts to absorb. We're using really cold salted butter here. This is 1/2 cup or 1 stick. Grate it right over the top. I know it sounds a little bit different, but the cold grated butter melts more evenly than pouring it on. Scatter it all the way to the edges. And then just a sprinkle of cinnamon over everything. That's it, super easy. Now we're gonna bake this for about 45 minutes until it's nice and golden on the top. It comes out with this buttery golden crust and the peaches underneath are soft and syrupy. This is definitely the kind of dessert that makes people think you spent way more time on it than you did. Oh, it's so good.
No complicated ingredients or techniques. We're just making good food here. And this caramel apple dump cake is definitely proof of that. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a 13 by 9 inch baking dish. Spread 2 21-ounce cans of apple pie filling into the bottom of your baking dish. Now drizzle 1/2 cup of caramel sauce right over the top of the apples. Don't be shy. This is gonna sink in and make everything underneath taste incredible.
Okay, I could just eat it like that.
Whoa, hold on, we're not done yet. Sprinkle a full box of yellow cake mix evenly over the filling and press it down lightly into the apples. Drizzle 3/4 cup melted butter over the top, edge to edge. Now we're gonna bake this for 50 to 60 minutes until the top is golden brown and it's bubbly. Serve this warm with vanilla ice cream and a little extra drizzle of caramel sauce on top. The apples get all tender and the caramel gets all deep and sticky underneath. It's like apple crumbles' more indulgent cousin.
I'm doing this Oreo dump cake because I love Oreos. The kids will love it. And it's also a really fun one because it uses brownie mix instead of cake mix. Let's make it. Remember to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then just lightly grease your 13 by 9 baking dish. Now we're going to layer the Oreos in the bottom of the dish to cover the whole bottom. Save the rest for later. Pour on the sweetened condensed milk in slow ribbons. Just go back and forth until you've covered the whole top evenly. Now for the whipped topping, I'm just using Cool Whip and make sure that it's thawed. Spread it out instead of scooping it all into one spot so that you can spread it out without mixing the layers together. Sprinkle the brownie mix over the top, again, as evenly as possible so there aren't any tall piles. Let me tell you, the key to a good dump cake is to make sure that there aren't any dry bits left after you've dumped the butter on. So make sure that you dribble it all over any dry spots. Now I'm going to chop up about 10 of these leftover Oreos to put over the top. You can do this in the food processor if you want this to be easier. Just why not grab a knife? We're going to scatter those over the top. And now it's time to bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes. Take it out when the top is set and looking crispy. Serve it with some ice cream or whipped cream to break up the sweetness.
3 ingredients. That's right, only 3. This pineapple dump cake is the dessert that I make when I said I would bring a dessert, but then I forgot until the last minute. You know the drill by now, right? Preheat your oven and then spray your baking dish. Spread 2 21-ounce cans of crushed pineapple, undrained, keep all that juice, evenly into the bottom of the baking dish. Sprinkle a box of yellow cake mix evenly right over the pineapple. Then drizzle 3/4 of a cup of melted butter over the top. Try to get it as evenly covered as you can. Now bake it for 50 to 60 minutes until the top is golden brown and it's bubbly around the edges. The top gets this buttery, crispy crust, and underneath the pineapple is sweet, warm, and just a little bit tangy. This is the kind of dessert you're gonna make once just to try, and then you find you're making it constantly.
Okay, last one, and this one's a little bit different than the others. No fruit, no butter on top, no filling inside, but it is still incredibly easy to make, and it has Reese's peanut butter cups in it, so I love it. Remember to start out by greasing your pan and preheating your oven. In a large bowl, whisk together 1 3/4 cups of milk and 1 3.4-ounce box of chocolate instant pudding mix until it's smooth. Add in your box of chocolate cake mix and stir until it's fully combined. The batter's going to be really thick. That's totally normal, don't worry. Now fold in half of an 8-ounce package of mini peanut butter cups, chopped up until they're evenly distributed throughout the batter. Spread everything evenly into your prepared baking dish. Now we're going to bake this for about 20 to 25 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Or until a toothpick insert in the center comes out clean. The peanut butter cups melt into the batter and you get these little pockets of gooey peanut butter all throughout. It's rich, it's fudgy, and it's the kind of dessert that disappears from the pan before it even cools.
And now you have 6 dump cakes that can feed a crowd with basically 0 effort. Pick your favorite and make it this weekend.
And if you're planning a party or get together, go watch our easy make ahead appetizers video next, because a good party deserves great food before the dessert even arrives.